you've had it now.
Oh, no! No, David! Oh!
Deirdre's enjoying herself, Mrs. Walker. Last fling before the wedding, eh? Oh, I dare say your Billy's doing the same. Still, you can't blame them, can you?
Why don't you come in? It's smashing.
I prefer to keep out of the sun. Not used to it.
Talk about coddled.
You say something, Hilda?
You heard.
Do you spell Valdemosa with one L or two?
Two.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Hey, it were a lovely trip yesterday, weren't it? Very scenic. Ah, the heck. It beats pulling parts, this. Hey, I wonder how my standing's getting on.
Oh, I'm sure Mrs. Hunt will cope. Yeah, she looks like the sort that'll tackle out.
What about Dos Cubra Libras, senorita?
Oh, just an orange juice for me. Yeah, how many pesetas is it? Should the money run away?
Ah, on two legs and belonging to Betledge, she's had a fiver off me already.
And she's landed a fella to buy her a Bacardi and Coke. Who is he, anyway?
Well, she reckons he's an international property tycoon. My guess is a brush salesman from Accrington with a wife and 6 kids.
Do you like it, Princess?
I'm eating it, aren't I?
No. I'm in my office.
Your what? Your office?
Oh, as good as. Can you think of a better place?
Well, when you put it like that. Right now, I can't think of a better, more gorgeous place in the whole wide blooming world.
Salud.
Salud. Why do you call me Princess? I mean, apart from my fantastic resemblance to Grace Kelly.
Well, in all the storybooks I read when I was a little lad, all the beautiful princesses had long blonde hair.
If you think a girl like me would fall for a daft corny line like that, you're a fantastic judge of character.
That last tin of chicken soup had were all warm.
Look at that. I'm just going pinker and flaming pinker.
I suffer if I'm not careful. They always have. Me and my mother have got the same skin.
That must be very uncomfy. Look at that. I've got all little sun blisters down my rotten cleavage. Shall we go mad and have a champagne cocktail?
Is it 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
Well, it doesn't feel like 4 o'clock. Not the same 4 o'clock we have back at home.
Oh, I don't want to even think about home.
I think I've cracked it. Hurry up and hook me up. Either that or go for a long swim.
You enjoy pedalo, see?
Only with chips, love.
Eh?
I think he's asking you to go for a ride.
I know what he's asking me to go for. Well, adios, amigas. Hey, keep your eye on them bags. Come on, sailor.
The girls you meet in a place like this are all air hostesses, models. It's funny how shop assistants and shorthand typists never seem to go on holiday.
Yeah, well, I did think of coming the air hostess touch. But what's the point? I've got barmaid written in neon lights over my head.
Where does a barmaid like to go?
When?
When she's in Majorca, with a guy that fancies her and wants to take her on a swinging night out.
As a matter of fact, Mr. Barrett, she's having a fairly swinging time right now.
Hey, he's insisted on buying us both ice cream, and I said it's 9 o'clock. Mavis?
How are you feeling, dear?
A little better, I think.
Such a shame. The Anglo-Saxon epidermis is so delicate.
Yes, I suppose so.
The what?
The skin.
Whereas, of course, those of us who have just a touch of exotic ancestry have the dual advantage of looking like an English rose without having to endure the suffering that usually entails.
Mrs. Walker?
This year we're off to sunny Spain. Ay, viva
off, Hildy. You're spoiling your image. You and Deirdre borrow your hairdryer, Mrs. Walker.
I'll see if I can find it.
What's on the agenda for tonight? I'm in the mood for making myself a little bit glamorous.
You make your own plans for tonight, girls. I'm booked. Hurry up in that bathroom, Hunt, and leave me some hot water.
I think I'll just have a little stroll after dinner. I don't feel madly energetic.
Hey, has anybody seen my washing? It's blown off my flaming balcony.
You better not let Stam know you've been chucking your knickers all over Palm and over, Hilda.
Hey, there you are. Have you seen Mavis?
Well, ain't she in the room?
No, unless she's under bed. Do you know, I'll leave her for half an hour on that beach. When I come back, she's vanished. Left all the gear there and all for anyone to take. Where the heck can she have got to?
Well, if it's Mavis you're on about, I shouldn't be too worried if I was you.
What time did you come in last night?
Late?
I know it were late. Where the hell did you get to?
Nowhere in particular. We just walked through to Magaluf and had coffee and Fundador. That Spanish brandy.
Who is he, this guy you so trustingly go off into the sunset with?
He works in a nightclub. He wants us all to go and see the flamenco.
He picked you up on a beach.
Well, why is it all right for you to be picked up, not me?
Because, Cabbage Head, I can look after myself.
So can I.
I didn't go trolling off and leave all our gear ready for anybody to pinch.
Nobody took it, did they? Anyway, I told you we only meant to go for a little stroll on the beach. Just went further than I intended.
Oh, man.
Am I going brown?
Yes, you're going brown.
Oh, when are you seeing Loverboy again? Tonight. He's got this property he's showing some clients this afternoon. Will you ask him if he's got a little villa he could flog me? Tell him I can go up to 100 pesetas if I don't get them clogs.
They're not his. He's only the rep for the firm that sells them. Well, we can't all vouch for Waiter's Chuck. He's not even head waiter, is he? As it happens, he's very charming. He's travelled all over. I'll bet he has.
Or at least you two aren't being embarrassed to bits with your future mother-in-law's eyeballs on you the whole time.
Shall we go?
Where?
A little place I know. Do you mind?
Do I look as though I'm objecting?
No? Soon I finish.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. No, I really enjoy it, helping you backstage. Actually, it's not the first time. Backstage, I mean. I helped in a play that we did at home. The importance of being earnest. I don't know what that is in Spanish. Come on in, Emily. It's lovely. Yes, well, I thought with only another 2 days of the holidays left, I'd better get my feet wet at least. Come on. Come on, Emily. Oh, dear. Hope I'm not being foolish. Oh, come on. It's lovely. Oh, don't, Rita. Oh, come on. Well, tell me something. You think I'm...
Yes, you're going brown. Pap, I was going to say, do you think I'm going to be all right in my jeans and smock top for tonight? Come in your nothings if you like. I don't think it matters at these places. Personally, I'm getting all tarted up.
I think I'll opt out if nobody minds. Nightclubs aren't really my scene.
Well, it'll be a giggle, love, even if it is a bit grotty.
As it happens, Pedro says they get a very nice class of clientele. I'm sure nobody's forcing anybody to go if they don't want to.
Well, we want to see Pedro, Aunt Dora, and his white DJ.
I told you, he doesn't run the place. He only works there.
Doing what?
Well, he works there. I'm going to be late for my hairdressing appointment.
You shouldn't have said that. The poor little soul's really smitten. Oh, listen, who's talking? Have you got me a villa out of that fella yet? No. Well, what have you been doing all those long evenings? I've seen you sneaking in just before breakfast tray. I think I will go down the road to the shops. I need some of that spray that gets rid of pests. Well, I hope I'm not like that. Don't being in love, mate, some folk touch you. Don't you ever give your jaw a rest. Don't not being in love, mate, some folk touch you.
Lindsay lovely.
Here, keep still. Cheese. That's it.
It reminds me of my Stan.
I'm sure he'd be very flattered.
Oh, no, I mean all that trouble he had with Tommy Deacon's donkey last time I were away. Oh, it's funny, isn't it? And when you're with them, they get on your nerves. But when you're away from them, you miss them like out. And it all I do. Her hair's not real. It can't be.
It's their faces that fascinate me. So impassive. I wonder what she's thinking about.
What, to give her old man and 6 kids for the tea? Is she wearing a panty girdle? What, under that? She hasn't room for her skin under that.
It's the expression in their bodies. They train them from being tiny children, you know.
You're a rubber pelvic.
Oh, yes, boy. You're on holiday.
She's a mate of yours, isn't she?
Yeah, so take your eyes off her.
Excuse me.
What's up with her? She took a dip this morning. She thinks she may have caught a chill.
Well, I wish I could catch something like somebody's eye.
This is Pedro.
Hello, Pedro. Come to show us your club.
It's not mine. I only do lightings and whitings.
Close to me. In no time I was trembling at the knee. All this year I'm not just.
If he looked at me like he's looking at her, he could be the flipping pot washer.
I'm taking the Costa Brava plane.
Miss Hunt, may I request the pleasure of...
Look, Brian, I'm very flattered. But why don't you go and dance with that pretty little Danish girl over there? I mean, she's been giving you the eye all night.
Well, I want to dance with you.
Look, I am engaged to be married. And I know it sounds corny, but I happen to love my fiancé.
When they first arrive, the girls are pink and hasty, but also tasty as soon as they go brown.
Are you all right, love?
Yes, they know every fellow will be queuing to do the wooing his girlfriend won't allow. But still, I think
Well, they seem to be enjoying themselves. Particularly our Miss Lynch.
All this year I'm off to Sunday Spain.
I wonder.
Thank you, Deirdre. Do you think I've got brown? Because I'll look browner when we get home, won't I? Because the light's different there.
Well, now we have to go. I want to get off. I hate hanging about.
Did I pack my mules? I bet I've left them by the bath.
Oh. It's all been very enjoyable, but I shan't be sorry to get back to my own bed.
You did tell Mavis the coach was coming at 3:30.
We'll be back in time.
Yeah, well, tell her to take one of her airsick pills before we take off, and the tranquilizers. You know what she was like. Come in.
Hello, Mavis.
You did ask me to come.
You think I'd go and say nothing?
I don't know.
For many men here, tomorrow is always another aeroplane, another girl. But not for me. I say, I love you. You don't believe me?
Yes. I do.
We write.
Oh, you don't have to.
Every day, I promise.
And me.
Perhaps one day I work in England.
Oh, that would be nice.
You come again soon, on holiday in Majorca?
I wish I could, but it costs a lot of money. And I just work in a shop. It's only luck that I came this time.
It's very lucky for me. I will never forget you, Mavis Riley.
Well, if you've got to go, you've got to go.
Shame you couldn't stay, Princess. Would have had a ball.
They'll be panicking. I'll miss the coach. How much longer will you be out here?
Oh, 4 or 5 weeks. Depends on business. Then it's back to Blighty.
Well, Northampton's not a million miles from Weatherfield.
How right you are, Princess. I'll miss you.
You got to.
I think they want you to sit down. Oh, we said that a young man's probably running us straight to the airport in his car.
Last fond farewell.
Yes, but we've been delayed nearly half an hour. I mean, if she was going to catch this plane at all, she'd have been here ages since.
Well, perhaps a young man telephoned the airport and inquired if there were any delays. Quite common, you know, on this type of tour.
Well, she's not got much time.
She'll turn up like a bad penny.
Don't worry. You're right.
Don't really expect him to.
Well, he said he would, didn't he?
It was just a holiday romance. But he did say he loved me. I know he meant it while it lasted.
Good evening, ladies.
That's something I'll always have to
Captain
remember.
Clark and his crew welcome you on board this Baker Airways BA.
Oh, I'm beginning to get me butterflies.
I wonder how my
We do
mum's gone on.
apologise for delayed starting our engines. This is due to air traffic control congestion. Our flight time will be 2 hours, 15 minutes.
Okay,
Which is a cruise at an altitude of 35,000 feet.
Well, that's it. She's had it now.
Hello, Martin.
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, you said it was a shame I couldn't stop, so I thought about it, and I decided you were right.
I mean, you took me seriously.
Shouldn't I?
There's one thing I can't stand. It's a bird that doesn't know when it's time to go home.